Today's idea of the day is about education and why parents, teachers, schools, mentors, their purpose is not for teaching. The real purpose of schools, teachers, and parents is to make teaching unnecessary. The reality is teaching is not meant to be the direct passing of knowledge from person to person. I know some people are going to leave me a comment saying, well, how are you going to learn if you don't have somebody teaching you? No, that's not the point. The real purpose of educating people is to make them self-sufficient in life. Because you take the average person today who has a job in a certain field, and you say to them, well, how much of what you learned in school are you applying today? And of course, the reality is some people are going to apply more of their math, some are going to apply more of the science, but the reality of it was that when you went through school, yes, you had to learn to read and write, I'll give you that. But the real purpose there was really, if you get down to it, to teach that student to be able to find the information they need down the road. So yes, they had to teach them how to read, they had to teach them how to write and communicate and do certain other things. But the reality of it is the success of an individual, a child, someone that someone you're mentoring, no matter what the age, you are not truly successful if all they ever get out of the education is what you taught them. The knowledge is not important. The ability to know how to find knowledge is much more important. That's why when you have a student who says, why should I learn poetry? Why should I learn this? Why do I need to know about that or the other thing? The reality is they were exercising your brain as to how to learn, how to find out things for yourself. Henry Ford was once put on trial because in some point some newspaper had something derogatory to say about Henry Ford, and they said that he was an ignoramus. I think that's the word they used. And Henry Ford was trying to sue him, for libel. I guess that's the word they use. Is it slander? It's libel. Libel when it's in print. Anyhow, in the court proceeding, their defense was that Henry Ford really was an ignoramus. He was an idiot in their opinion. Their objective was to show in court that Henry Ford was an idiot. They actually have a famous case where they went through a whole bunch of questions just to show how little Henry Ford knew and that the newspaper was correct in saying he was an ignoramus. Well, the reality of it is they went through all those different things, and Henry Ford at one point in the proceedings, after answering a whole battery of questions, says, I see no reason why I have to be bothered with such things when I could push a button and have a person at my fingertips to give me the answers. And that was more or less not just him bragging that he has a big staff of people, but the reality of it is he was successful because he knew how to find answers, whether it be because he hired somebody or he did the research. The point is that when you are focused on success, you need to be able to get answers to things that are not the things you were taught. You need to know how to find the information you need. If you want to be the greatest at something, you don't necessarily want to go to a mentor to teach you that one thing. If you have the basic skills of how to find things, and I'm not just talking about Googling things, that's not real research. I'm talking about to be truly able to be proficient at something. You need to have some sort of underlying skill as to how to find answers for yourself. Because if you have a student who only learns what they taught them and does not truly learn the true meaning of school, true meaning of their mentors, and the education they even got from their parents, if that person's not able to go through life with all the new things that are going to come along over the years and not able to have the internal fortitude to say, I don't know how to fix this sink, I don't know how to fix this or that, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how, anything about geography, I want to go on a trip. If they don't have the basic desire to find things, the skills to find things, they will not succeed as well as somebody who, if they forget everything they were taught in school, but remembers how to do the real roll up your sleeve work to get things done, then that's the only way it should be. The person needs to learn how to learn, and that's today's idea of the day.
And I don't need any of you people to subscribe to my channel. I don't need anything at all. Except maybe this chair. And that's it. I only need the chair. And maybe this paddleball game and the remote control and the ashtray and nothing else. I don't need anything. And this lamp. But I don't need any subscribers.